If you cooperate, everybody gonna talk to you. I believe this case gonna get thrown out on the state level. I think they're gonna fire all them people, the judge and the DA, the head DA. I think the feds gonna pick it up and book him on them silences they found at the time of his arrest.
Welcome back to Limitless Celebrity News and Media, and today we got Wack100 back in the media, man, and this time he is speaking out in regards to YSL Woody being cross-examined by Brian Steele, who is also known as Young Thug's lawyer, man. For all who doesn't know, it looks like Wack100 and YSL Woody have had some back and forth, man, and recently it looks like YSL Woody dropped a diss track throwing subliminals at Wack100, and now we got Wack100 speaking out about the trial, and today with the cross-examination with Brian Steele going off on YSL Woody, man, trying to get the case dismissed. So before we get into this video, definitely make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on. Let's go.
Well, I mean, if you cooperate, everybody gonna talk to you. I believe this case gonna get thrown out on the state level. I think they're gonna fire all them people, the judge and the DA, the head DA. I think the feds gonna pick it up and book him on them silences they found at the time of his arrest. So one ain't got nothing to do with the other. If the feds ain't charged him, that don't mean either they gonna charge you or they not. So you got some camera footage that shows Thug not being there. But he been saying he been lying about everything anyway, so what's the significance of it?
Well, that's pretty much the significance of it, is when he was saying that he's a liar, basically.
That proves he's a liar, right?
Yeah, right. That's what it was.
So, I mean, that just further support what he been saying. But he's already tainted as a witness, so ain't nothing he's saying gonna be used against Thug anyway. They'd be a damn fool to use it against him. They open themselves wide open for appeal.
That part that he crosses in, he only crosses in for like 2 minutes. But in those 2 minutes, he had him to the wall.
Yeah, but what that got to do with Thug? He's already been said 100 times, I lied about everything. It don't matter what he say. The nigga's already discredited.
Right.
It don't matter what he say. He can come back and say everything is real right now. Would it mean something? I'm confused on why they still talking to the nigga. I don't even get what the whole Woody. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's left to prove. I don't know why they still spending so much time on this.
No, but this is the first time that Brian Steele crossed, right? That's what I heard. Like this week is going to be crucial for the whole thing, because now it's going down in the records, because Brian Steele, which is Young Thug's lawyer, is now cross-examining Woody.
And dude is pretty much just saying he lied about everything, right?
Yeah, and that's what the lawyer's trying to reaffirm, so that the jurors be like, he's not a credible witness or whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, he's pretty much gonna cross-examine to solidify everything the nigga been screaming for the last month or two.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, the nigga been screaming, I lied about everything, I made everything up. Who's the next witness?
Yeah, I didn't think the defense, because of the foolishness he did with the prosecution, I didn't even think the defense would call him. That's what I'm shocked about. Why, like, he's just gonna keep saying
I would have left it right where it was at, on the record.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even roll the dice that this nigga was gonna get up there and change his story up on me.
Yeah, once he was doing all that, I don't recall, as a defense attorney, I wouldn't have called him. I think the jury already don't look at him as credible.
No, I mean, yeah, he been killed his credibility. Like that's it's over with. They convict on anything this talking about, he coming back on appeal. DA, I'm tripping. The DA must feel like a damn fool right now.
So basically, it looked like the last question that she was asking him, the last question that still was asking him was, did you lie because they told you if you didn't tell them what they needed to know, you was going to go to jail? And then he froze. He asked, could he talk to the judge? And then they went to recess.
Got you. Never came back from it.
Yeah, they never came back. So basically, still trying to make the jury to say, look, the only reason he lied because they made a promise to him if he didn't tell them what they wanted him to tell them, he was going to jail.
Oh, he just started telling them whatever.
Yeah, he started doing his I don't recall stuff, and but still was trying to basically establish that Woody made up all of this stuff because the district attorney was telling him to say this, basically to frame Young Thug.
Yo, Woody, this is a little different because, like, the nigga then said a million different times in 10 different languages. I lied and made everything up. Now, I wonder if it's somewhere in there where they say, if we can figure out you lying, we can lock your ass up. It gotta be, bro.
Well, that was one of the things that Brian Steele said, that he wanted Woody to explain what they said could happen to him in that secret meeting. And that was the thing that he wanted to be brought out.
And he's getting to, if he don't tell them what they want to hear, they're going to lock him up.
Right.
So all the charges they had this nigga on, get in a minute, and all kind of, right?
Yep.
They can't do nothing to him.
Unless he slips up and says something that they don't know about.
So maybe that's the DA's angle. Well, it's a good thing they said that to him and worked out in their favor. Him saying that, well, I don't believe the nigga was lying when he was talking. He was saying he lying at him. I don't know. He might have lied about some. That's helping him if he did start lying. We're going to give you 50 years. The nigga just start saying anything. But it just, I can't. I mean, I don't know if it's just Georgia state law. I can't see the law being that vulnerable to where a nigga could just tell you a lie and you give him that deal and then he come back and admit the lie and that deal ain't snatched off the table. We're going to give you this deal, but you got to tell the truth. We found out you're lying, took something from it, add something to it. Right? Boom, 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 deals off the table. I don't know, bro. If that system is that wide open, that's just wide open. So a nigga used to tell you a bunch of lies, get an immunity deal, and then come back and tell you everything I told you was a lie and this deal's still on the table. There's always stipulations to that immunity.
Are you really puzzled, or can you come up with something that you think it might be?
I just know that when they give you them type of deals, like, it's stipulations. There got to be stipulations in there that says if the information you told us comes out that is false or whatever, the deal's off the table.
But there you have it, man. You heard it right there directly from Wack100, and he is saying he thinks that some of these things are going to get tossed out in regards to the charges against Young Thug, especially based on the cross-examination on yslwoody, man, from Brian Steele, who is Young Thug's lawyer. Looks like, man, yslwoody is taking a stance on he don't remember nothing, man, and being that he does have immunity, it looks like he is starting to backtrack on some of the allegations and snitching allegations on Young Thug, and it almost seems like he's trying to protect him, man, and get the case tossed out. You heard what Wack100 had to say about this whole situation as well, man, with the silencer situation. But I'm curious to know your thoughts about it down below in that comment section. That's it for today's video, but definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.